Hello, my name is Samar. I also go by Sam or First Time Panner. Any of those you want to call me, you can. This will be an update for my Old New Gifted Blue project. I am filming this a week early, but I just was ready with all my goals, so I was like, may as well film it. Have nothing else to film today, but I probably won't upload this until the 24th, which is when it's supposed to go up. This was created by Jessica Lee for Misty, so I'll leave both of them in the description box. And it's just a rolling style project pan with 4 items, but if you're watching this, you probably already know what it is, so I'm just gonna get started. I finally have a complete refresh. I'm so excited because one of these products was, it wasn't even in for like that long, but it just felt like forever. I wasn't hate panning it, but it was just kind of like annoying to use. And that would be my old item, which was my Tony Moly lip balm in the like blueberry version. So it is finally done. And this was the last of these that I had. I really don't think I'm gonna buy these anymore. I had one of all, I actually don't remember if all of these are still available, but I had one of each of the little fruits. There was the blueberry, the peach, and then the banana. The banana one was probably my favorite because it smelled like banana and I love banana, but the scent did go away after like a second. And it was also in a squeezy tube, which made things very like easy to use. I just don't, unless it's like the most nourishing lip product ever, I really do not like using potted lip balms because they're just so annoying to use for me personally. So anyway, the point is I finished this. I was using this, I think it took me like 3.5 months to finish. And I already had a little bit of use prior from when I had first bought this in March of 2024, I think. So this was coming up on 2 years old, which for having something that's opened and already used for almost 2 years, it's going on my lips, I consider that old. So yeah, I'm glad I got this out. This was the oldest lip product in my collection. Now I'm almost done with, or like I'm halfway through my next oldest, so it feels really good to be getting these lip like balm mask products out of my collection slowly but surely, like I wanted to do last year and this year in my planning to pan. So I'm just chugging away at them. And then next, my new item as always is a palette. So it was the Cosmic Beauty or Cosmic Brushes, I don't really know which one they are at any given moment, but the Cosmic Something palette, the Smolder palette. And this is, okay, I don't want to like bend it all the way over, so I'll just show you like this. This is what the palette looks like. It is so pretty. However, I noticed this with the Undergrowth palette as well, but I feel like it's even more prominent with this one. The mattes just are not my favorite from Cosmic Beauty. Yeah, like most of them in this palette I had trouble with. Either they were patchy or they just wouldn't build up, like you could see through to my skin, or they faded away after like a few hours. Some of them did all three, like particularly this dark grayish ashes, I really did have an issue with that. It was like very patchy, but also faded away, but also like hard to blend because it's stuck. I don't really know what was going on with that. Also the pinks in here, the pink mattes just did not really want to show up on my skin. Oddly enough, my favorite matte shades in here were the blue ones because they were the ones that worked best on me, which is probably good because I don't think I have any. Maybe I have one in my Avatar ColourPop palette, but other than that I don't have any blue mattes in my collection. Oh no, I do have one in my Metropolis palette. But yeah, I have like, and none of them are these shades anyway, so that I guess is nice, but it's just annoying that like those are really the only ones that worked well for me. The shimmers, fantastic, I love them. Like the special shades in here, I think these are some of the best on the market from this brand. However, yeah, the mattes just are very disappointing. If they put out like an all special shade palette, I would be interested. Not now, because I'm on a replacement only no buy and I will literally never run out of eyeshadow palettes. But in the future, if they put out an all special shade palette, I think I would definitely be interested in that. However, I probably will, unless they announce they've changed their formula, probably won't be buying their palettes that have mattes in them. That being said, I really did like a lot of the looks that I got out of this palette. I think I ended up doing like 6 or 7 looks with this. I used multiple shades multiple times, even though it was only a No Pan Left Behind goal with this. Yeah, and surprisingly, just I really liked the blues in here. My gifted items were 2 mini skincare deluxe sizes. So my gifted was this Dr. Dennis Gross AHA BHA Daily Cleansing Gel. It was literally just, you know, a standard face wash, except I felt like I had to use a lot of this for it to work at all. Like, I'd either have to wash my face twice or just use like double the amount in one sitting to feel like this actually washed my face. I don't really know what that was about, because I feel like cleansing gels usually do work on me. They like suds up pretty well. I never have an issue with them, except for this one. It was really odd. And then for my blue item, it was the Skin Fix Barrier Plus Triple Lipid Peptide Cream, and I'm smiling because oh my god, this smelled so awful. Like, I think they're the original scent of this was supposed to be like a vanilla frosting something, because I would get that like as an undertone, but this mostly smelled like, oh yeah, I can still smell it. This smelled like, also, okay, I know I just said this, but I'm not like kidding when I say this. Just like the Revlon lip glosses, this smelled like super glue. I think mine just went bad. I don't know if this is like a clean brand. It smelled like, I don't know, it had gone bad, because I could tell that they did put some like sweet scent in here, but it just like, it didn't burn or irritate my skin at all. If it did, I wouldn't have used it. But it smelled like it had gone really bad a while ago. I still finished it, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that one. Anyway, time to roll in all of my new items for this project. Well, one of them actually being a new item, but anyway, you get what I'm saying. For my new old item, this is a nail polish. So this is the Milani Gilded Romance nail polish. This was the one I like want to show you where I am, but it like is all separated in here, so I need to shake it. But the separated liquid in here goes up to here right now, so I'm like over halfway finished with this. This is the one that I was like close on finishing in, I think it was like the beginning of 2025 when I rolled this into my like 25 and 2025 project. And then I thought I lost it because when I moved to Nevada, I could not find this anywhere. And then when I moved back to California, I like didn't see it when I was packing away my nail polishes. I went like rifling through all of my boxes and I was like, I need to finish unpacking, because I still haven't 6 months in. I need to finish unpacking all of my like last few boxes, and I found it just in time for the new year. But anyway, this is a nail polish that I really love. I probably, if I could, actually I definitely would have repurchased this if I still could, but Milani hasn't made nail polish in so long. This bottle is definitely over 10 years old. But yeah, my goal is just to finish this, and I really love it, so I don't see myself using other nail polishes, so it should go quickly in that aspect. But I'm so horrible at painting my nails. Actually, I don't think I've painted my nails at all this year. I painted my nails like a few days before the new year so that I could have like fun nails for New Year's Eve, and then I had like chipped them off by the time New Year's Eve came around, and I haven't redone them since then. But maybe that'll be something I put on my to-do list for today. I just never had the time, but I will make time because I want to finish this before it goes bad. I'll even like add a bunch of, okay, when I shake it up it looks a lot better, but like it completely covered up all the progress. I just dropped this glass bottle on top of my glass desktop. Yeah, I want to finish this. Moving on. My new item, as always, is another eyeshadow palette, but I already talked about this in my, sorry, there's like so much light coming from this side that things look weird. I already talked about this in my makeup inventory, so if you watch that, this shouldn't be a surprise. This is my Glaminatrix Grounded palette. I'm so excited to use this. I like haven't even opened up since it first came to me because I purchased it right before I moved back to California. This is what it looks like. I'm so excited, except for the matte white. I like do not care about a matte white in the slightest. Other than that, I'm very, very excited to use this eyeshadow palette. These are just my tones. And if you didn't know, this is the like clean version of the Tones of Turd palette that Glaminatrix put out, because I think it was like maybe for April Fool's Day of 2025. They created the like Tones of Turd, which had these shades in it, but obviously it was just a prank. And then I think like so many people asked for it, so they created it. But then they created like, they just had one that was Tones of Turd, and then they did another one that was Grounded, and it has this like, I don't know if these are roots or what it is, but yeah, they made an alternative version if someone didn't want to buy a turd palette, which I honestly, if you bought it, I'm happy for you. I did not want to, so I bought the Grounded version. Yeah, I'm excited to use this. I'll probably like, I'll still use the matte white, but I think once I finish using this No Pan Left Behind, I'll probably replace it with a ColourPop single. This looks like it would fit that pan size, or maybe like another single. I have ABH too. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, No Pan Left Behind. My gifted item is a leave-in conditioner. This is just a mini. This is from the brand Ceremonia. It's the Guava Leave-In Conditioner Deep Hydration Cream. Yeah, that's it. It was like a mini that I got as a free gift with purchase, which is why it's in for the gifted prompt. And I also will be finishing in about 2 uses. I'll be finishing the leave-in conditioner that I currently have open. And I just kind of want to get through a few minis before I buy a new one. I used to save these for travel, but then I bought my, when I first discovered my Day like 3-in-1 cactus styling cream, that one is not only like for styling, but it is also leave-in conditioner, and I just always bring that whenever I travel because it works for literally everything. So I like have neglected my hair minis for a while now, so I'm gonna just try to get through them, not gonna save them anymore. Finally, my blue item is a hand lotion, and this is the Dry Bar Replenishing Body Lotion. Well, it's a body lotion, but I use it just in my purse as a hand lotion. It's like a blue gray color, and then the like packaging, like the label is a dark blue, so it counts for the blue prompt. This was the one little mini that the hotel in Denver I stayed at had, so of course I took it because they owe me. If you haven't seen my Stranded in Denver video, you should watch it because it was honestly a very crazy story. Sorry, I'm getting text, so I'm distracted. But yeah, I just want to finish this. I've had this sitting up since last night, but it's like not really, like it's not settling off the sides. I'm like here as far as windowing, but when I look into the container, it's like very far down. I don't know if I can like unscrew this and show you, like if you'll be able to see. The cap is not even coming off, like I'm twisting it and it's not a screw cap. So yeah, just trust me when I say there's not maybe like half left in here. So I do think this should be done by next time because it is so dry. I mean, where I live doesn't get as dry as like the Midwest, but I work in a lab, which just makes things extra dry because we have to keep moisture out of, especially for like a clinical lab where things could grow. We have to keep things very dry. I constantly have to be putting on lotion. So that's all for this update. Sorry about the lighting. I still haven't set up my new ring light, and then also just for some reason it is so bright from this window. I don't know why. It's not usually like that, but I will try to figure out what's going on exactly with this lighting here. Now that made it worse. I don't know. I'll just see you in my next video, and until then I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for watching. Bye.